J.J. Watt, the Texans defensive end, joining us on the program. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Dan?
I'm doing okay. How much football did you watch last night?
I saw most of the first half. It was a wild game.
Is it a good game?
I woke up this morning, everything I read said it was like one of the best games of all time. So, yeah, I would imagine it was.
But can we have too much
scoring.
offense?
People like scoring.
Yeah.
I'm a defensive guy, so of course my answer is yes. But, a couple of those touchdowns were on defense. I saw some of the highlights this morning. There's a pick six. Obviously the fumble for a touchdown. So, can't attribute them all to offense, but I know I get it. It's people want to watch scoring, so I understand it. But obviously, as a defensive guy, you want to see a little bit more defensive scoring. But I liked last night.
But was there a significant rule change, or has it just been a series of rule changes in the last couple of years that have kind of opened this up where it feels like it's Big 12 football?
Yeah, I definitely think it's been a little bit gradual over the years. I think, I've always said that probably the hardest position besides quarterback out there to play in the NFL is defensive back. You can't really touch anybody after 5 yards. You can't make any contact whatsoever. And you have to basically run with the guy running full speed, and he knows where he's going, and you don't know where he's going, and you're trying to find a way to make a play. That's extremely difficult to do. And so I've always said that's tough, and I'm sure that's obviously helped attribute to the offensive points a little bit.
Would you rather face a predominantly running team or predominantly passing team?
I love to rush the passer, so obviously I'd like to face a passing team, but it's easier to know what you're going to get, I would say, against the running team.
What changed with this team after the slow start, and now all of a sudden the Texans are, a playoff caliber team?
Not a ton. Not a ton. We just started to find a way to finish a game. It wasn't like there was one miraculous moment where all of a sudden we were like, oh, we should be winning instead of losing. We just went to work every day, and little things. It was just little things, whether it was penalties or whether it was winning the turnover battle, stuff like that. But then, we believe in each other now. We believe we're going to find a way to win. And even if you look at our last couple games, they haven't been the most pretty games in the world. And we went through a couple overtime games early in this streak, but we believed we were going to find a way to win at the end of the game. We had no idea how. The last two games, it just happened to be we needed them to miss a field goal on the last play of the game, and found a way.
Yeah, you beat the Redskins 23-21. You're now 7-3, first in the AFC South. You had the injury with Alex Smith. You were involved in that tackle. When did you know it was serious?
When I got back to the sidelines, we had to play, and then it was third down, so we were off the field. So I went back over to the sidelines, and I got back over there. I saw him down, so I took a knee, and I thought it was like a head injury or something because I saw so many people around him, and he hadn't really moved a lot. And then one of our trainers walked over to me and said he broke his leg, that's tough to hear. I personally broke my leg on the field last year in a game against Alex Smith. So unfortunately, I have at least a little bit of a basis to know kind of what he's feeling in that moment. And it's just, it's the worst. You don't want anybody ever to have to go through something like that. And I felt sick and terrible.
What is that feeling, though, when you break your leg?
It's not good. It's not good.
But are you in shock?
Well, with mine, I didn't know it was broken. With mine, I thought it was probably just an ACL or something because I heard a snap, a pop, but I assumed it was my ACL. So they came out and they did the ACL test, and which is just moving your knee around and moving your leg around. And then I tried to walk off, and that felt a little weird. So we went over to the tent, and the doctor was moving it around a little bit more, trying to figure out exactly what was wrong. And there was a lot of stuff kind of crackling around in there. And then we went to the X-ray room and found out it was broken. So it made a little bit more sense why it hurt so bad.
He's J.J. Watt, the Texans defensive end. He'll certainly be on the short list for Defensive Player of the Year, 10 sacks already this season. We were wondering if the future of the pass rusher is it more up the middle now with Aaron Donald, or is it still going to be on the edge, in your opinion?
I think it can be either. I think obviously when you have a guy of Aaron's caliber, I mean, up the middle is effective. I don't think that we can say he's normal by any means. He's an incredible pass rusher. But I think that, especially with guys being able to chip on the edges and double teams or bringing a tight end or something in, you can tend to find a way up the middle. And obviously it's a quicker path if you can get there clean. I mean, it's just point A to point B is a little bit quicker. But like I said, it takes a guy of very high caliber to be able to do it the way he's doing it.
How do you feel when you watch your brother play? Or brothers?
Yeah, extremely proud. I mean, it's
nervous.
It's the coolest thing in the world. No, not nervous, but it's like I'm watching myself play. Like it's like you're living every play. Like every single pass rush for TJ. I'm like, turn the corner, come on, like get the ball. Like I want the quarterback to hold the ball. I want I want a strip sack. And every time I'm watching Derek, I'm living the block with him. Or last game he had a run for like 9 yards and it got called back, and I was like pissed off at the guy that got called back on. Like it's just you live it with them, and it's the coolest thing in the world to be able to watch an NFL game and have a brother out there.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like for your parents when they watch. They probably watch it differently than you do.
Yeah, so they every week they're generally on the road they don't go home during football season. So they're at one of our games every week. So like this week they were at Jacksonville for TJ's game, and I was playing at the same time. So Gatorade's been awesome. They have suites at pretty much every single stadium in the league. So they give my family a suite at all of our away games. So they have a suite, and they're watching TJ on the field and my game on the TV. And my dad was telling me something that was interesting that I didn't even think about. He was like, so we can watch them both. He said, but both teams kicked off first this game, so you're both on the field at the exact same time. So that's a tough dilemma for them, but they're always watching. You
know which quarterback you sacked the most in your career?
I think it's probably either Luck or maybe Luck.
Yeah, you got him 10 times.
Is it? Play him twice a year. It's an unfair advantage.
Blake Bortles is second on that list.
Okay, yeah. Also twice a year. Yeah,
yeah. The Colts are a little bit different, and Andrew Luck is he's not giving up sacks, and he's comeback player of the year. I don't know. You're going to be up for comeback player of the year with you and Luck in there.
Oh, he's done an incredible job. I mean, what they've been able to accomplish, and obviously as the season goes on, they continue to get stronger. He continues to get stronger. He's a great player, and I think that we all knew that if he could get healthy, myself the same way after the last couple of years, he would be back to playing the way that he knew he could, and he's been able to do that. He makes quick decisions. He gets the ball out quick. He's a great player.
Is Thursday going to be a cheat day?
Yes, absolutely. Very excited about it. My parents are here. Them and my girlfriend are cooking up, so I believe I saw my dad sneak in with some pie before, and he's been known to nip at the pie before the Thanksgiving day anyway, so I have to make sure it stays out before we get to Thursday.
Could you take out a full turkey yourself?
Well, I wouldn't pick the turkey to be the thing I fully take out on a Thanksgiving table. I think it would definitely be the pie or possibly the mashed potatoes and gravy.
Well, happy Thanksgiving to you, and congrats so far on the season. Good luck against the Titans, and always appreciate your time.
Hey, thanks, guys. You guys have a great day.
That's J.J. Watt, Texans defensive end. He'll be up for comeback player of the year. More importantly for him, defensive player of the year. He's already won it 3 times.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.